Hey YouTube, it's Shrinking Silly here. It is March 28th. It's a Wednesday, and I am 2 weeks and 1 day away from surgery. Today was my post-op appointment with my surgeon. So I was logging in to basically update everybody and let you know how I am and what the doctor had said and all that fun stuff. So, let's see. First of all, over the past 2 days, I've had a little more pain than I had in the past since this whole journey began, getting out of the hospital. And I really think, we all think, after running a blood test and looking into things, that it really was just because I had completely stopped my pain medication. I wasn't taking a whole lot of pain medication, but I would take small doses during the day just to make sure that the pain didn't come. And then I did a lot over the weekend, and so I think just the stress of doing a little more and not having the pain medication to buffer it is what brought on some pain that I wasn't familiar with. So I'm back on the pain medication, just a little bit in the morning and a little bit in the evening, and that's it. So if you're all thinking that you're going to have to be tied to pain medication forever, that's not the case at all. I really think it's just because I kind of overdid it a little bit. I had a little bit of an accident over the weekend, nothing major. I'm not really going to get involved in it, but that's probably what it was too. Let's see. There is a little bit of controversy on how much weight I lost, to be perfectly honest with you. So let me kind of explain the long of the short. And first of all, for a couple of years now, I have maintained a just about 40-pound weight loss, and I had actually gotten a lot lower than just 40 pounds. But I gained some back and then maintained that 40 at my very highest weight, and that was back in 2009. I was actually 340 pounds, and I lost about 60. Again, I gained some back and yo-yoed for a little while, but I always maintained just about 40 pounds. When I first saw the surgeon back in November, I was 306 pounds, so just about 40 pounds, 30 really, I guess. I was 306 pounds, and I really kind of went up and down. I went down and then a little up, from November up until the day of surgery, to be honest with you, and that's simply because I had some traveling, it was the holidays, all kinds of things came up, to be perfectly honest. It's difficult for me to go home and not eat, because I live in a situation where a lot of the food that I love and I grew up on is not here. And though I do like the culture of the food here as well, but going home is always a little bit of a setback for me when it comes to weight. So, and then the holidays came, but then on the first, I knew that I had to buckle down because this was around the corner. So, right before surgery, I was in the 290s. And the day of surgery, I thought I was 292. The person who brought me in to surgery and drove me in that day says I was 296 or 297. So, and the doctor actually didn't have a record from the hospital yet. So, there's a little bit of controversy there. And today I am 282. So, give or take, I've lost 15 pounds in 2 weeks. From the first day that I met with the surgeon, which is what he looks at, it's 27 pounds. So either way, I'm below 300, and that's awesome. I'm below 290, which is really cool too. And I'm just about to hit the 270s. And it's been a good year since I was in the 270s. A good year. And I definitely feel some difference in the clothes that I'm wearing. I definitely have lost some inches. And today I have on my first pair of jeans since surgery. And I say that not because I couldn't wear jeans, but when you have, 5 or 6 little scars on your tummy, it can be a little difficult to wear jeans. And so these jeans actually always fit like kind of tight. It was the kind of jeans that you really did not want to dry if you wanted to wear them again. But today they went on just perfect. So, and they look really good. So I definitely, lost some inches. The shirt that I'm wearing today is actually a size smaller than I would normally buy this particular brand and style. So that's good. And I have some workout pants that I bought over the past couple of weeks that are smaller than normal too that I'll fit. So I've definitely lost some inches. In terms of how I feel, really good. Really good. The 2 days that I had some pain, I'll be honest, they were pretty terrible. I got away from my walking for a day or two. I kind of sat around and was a little miserable for myself. But I think what's becoming the kind of difficult part for me is to remind myself that I am still feeling. I wake up feeling relatively well, and one of the first things that I do every morning now is I have a cup of decaffeinated tea, and that kind of wakes me up. It also puts me to sleep at night, but I shouldn't say that because I'm still not sleeping well. But I'll get to that after. So, but my decaffeinated tea in the morning, and then protein, and then I go for a walk. And by the time I've done all that, I'm really good for the day. I still have a little bit of a problem with my energy level being compromised after a few hours. So, I'm good to go for about 3 or 4 hours, and then I have a lot of yawning, and I really just need to take a nap, and I do in most cases, and then I'm good to go for like another 3 or 4 hours. But I definitely see progress even in those things, because when I first got out of the hospital, I was taking probably a good 3 naps a day. They're not long naps. I'm not passed out for 4 hours or nothing. They're somewhere between an hour and a half and 2 hours. But I was probably taking a good 3 a day. And now I probably take 1. Sometimes I can go the whole day, but if I go the whole day, then I just want to crawl, into my bed at like 8 o'clock. Or I should say crawl into my recliner, because that's where I sleep these days. I cannot sleep on a bed yet. I haven't tried in about a week, though. I actually had to go out and rent this recliner here because my old recliner started not to work properly. So this here, there's kind of no use in not sleeping in it for a little while because I rented it for a month. But I will say the other night, when I was having a little bit of pain or whatnot, I was sick of sitting in this chair. So I actually crawled onto my couch and I slept there. And that same night was the first night that I actually slept through the night 6 hours and never woke up. Not even to use the bathroom, which even before surgery I used to do. So that was pretty phenomenal. Since then, it hasn't happened again. But even my doctor today talked to me about, taking some sort of a sleeping pill to get on a schedule. And that's really kind of what my next step is, I believe, is trying to get on some sort of a schedule. I'm home for the next few weeks, but I do have a lot of things that I need to try to accomplish while I'm home. And routine is really number one in order to do that. I want to get myself into the routine of going to the gym, and I want to get myself into the routine of making my food ahead of time and that sort of thing. So I'm going to try this week to start working on some sort of routine, even though that I am home. I have a lot of schoolwork that I need to catch up on. My professors have been incredible with letting me get a little behind, but I'm probably taking a little advantage at this point. Probably because of the spring weather. It's just absolutely gorgeous out there, and I'd like to try to get out as much as I can. But that doesn't mean I can't put in a few hours for school, so I'm going to have to start that for the next day or two. Shut off the TV. I graduated onto pureed food as of today. So what that means for me, honestly, is variety. I'm like really tired of just soup, yogurt, and cottage cheese. And I actually found out when I was going through what puree would mean, and apparently I wasn't supposed to start cottage cheese this week. So, but you know, we all make mistakes, and it went down fine. So, this means I can do baby food, and it means I can do mashed potatoes, which of course we want to stay away from. But I think putting them or mixing them in with the baby food that's meat would maybe be a little more appeasing. Also means I can do tuna fish in a can, and chicken in a can, and put them in with some, mayo and yogurt and that sort of thing, and try to doctor them up a little bit. Of course, I can't have a sandwich yet, but that's okay because I can eat a bowl of tuna all day. I love tuna. And it also means I can do eggs, which I'm really excited about. Some scrambled eggs would be really, really good right now. And oatmeal. Watered down, but still oatmeal. So those things are really, really exciting. A little more solid food, a little more fiber to kind of keep me moving, which also is a little bit of an issue. So, besides sleep issues, besides a little bit of the lack of fiber, stopping some things up. I'm in a little bit of pain. I'm doing really well. I'm still walking 3 to 4 times a day. Winds up being about 2.5 to 3 miles. Last 2 days I haven't been too good at that, but that's simply because I hadn't been feeling too well. I'm gonna get back on the road tonight, and let's see. My energy level is pretty good. I do have some kind of bad days. We were joking around today that it's almost like a little bit of a bipolar thing. Because I'm either up, really, really up, or really, really down from day to day. And I think that just has lots to do with the hormones and that sort of thing that change and whatnot when you go through the surgery. This morning I found myself watching the news, and I was thinking about something that wasn't even that, emotional or sad, and nor was I really paying attention to the news. But I just started to weep for no reason. And that's really the first time that's happened to me since I got out of the hospital, but I was like, it was one of those cries that I didn't know if it was going to stop. I really didn't. I was like, oh no, where is this coming from? So it's either that, or I'm just, miserable for myself. I'm just like having my own little pity party. Or I'm like happy as could be, and I want to go out, and will someone come take me shopping, or can we go do this, or can we take another walk? I mean, it's a little strange to deal with being the up and down. Those who have to deal with me, I'm sure. But everyone has been really great about it. So, anyhow, YouTube, that's it. I've gotten some really good messages from everybody, and I really, really appreciate everybody logging in and watching, especially my family. And just to let you know, if you subscribe to my channel, I believe that you get an update every time I update. So you'll know that there's a new video. That's it. And you all have a good day, and hopefully I'll probably touch base with you over the weekend. Have a good one.